Kevin, today was the first competitive bowl out for the green and gold. In pre-season preparations, how important is that in terms of getting miles in the legs?
It's absolutely crucial, and they're different miles as well. Even though we've had a tent, so we've been on grass, it's a lot more structured. So they'll bowl for a little bit, they may stand up, but then they'll go off and do other things. This was your first match legs bowl. So they've spent 75 overs out there today. They bowled 9 the previous evening. So it's all cumulative. And remember, they all had a decent bat as well. So those miles in the legs are absolutely crucial for the bowlers. They have this cement that starts to set, and you've got to get that out of the system, which they will do. And then we have another little bowl again tomorrow. A couple of days off, and then we go into Warwickshire. So actually, it just gets more and more effective as you adapt to the conditions outside.
And interestingly, about the conditions outside, how does that affect preparations, and certainly in terms of having to toil to get your wicket?
This is the great thing about this attack, they will find a way. So you did have fields that probably would have replicated something you'd see in India or the subcontinent, but I love the fact that they adapted really quickly, and you actually saw they got some wickets. Brett bowled excellently to those fields. Lyndon James in that particular middle period was bowling really well. They all bowled well to that field when they came in. I think that's a great workout for our bowlers.
And the bowlers themselves, in terms of James Pattinson, Stuart Broad still to come, how exciting is it that however good that was, there might be even more to come?
No, that was a really strong attack. I love the fact that, there's an awful lot of competition for places, but it doesn't matter what attack we put out there. That's our best attack for the day, and I thought they all bowled really, really well. The great thing is there are areas that we're all looking to improve on, and I think it's very, very exciting moving forward. We've still got a couple of friendlies to come, and then we have a few days before we actually go down to Hove. So we're trying to do it gradually, so we don't get there in one big hit. We're trying to just chip away and get our form and our fitness right for the first game at Hove.
And in terms of gradual and balance, is it important to have a well-stocked fast bowling cupboard? I mean, there's certainly going to be some selection dilemmas heading into the championship season with the quality that we have.
Yeah, I always have good conversations with Mick Newell about you've just got to have as many fast bowlers. You can never have enough fast bowlers. You're obviously going to get injuries. You obviously want competition for places. So you've just got to have a really, really strong group, a strong group looking to come through as well. And also to keep your bowling strong for the future. You mustn't just think, oh, it's this season. You've got to think further than that as well. I mean, obviously we concentrate really hard on what's straight in front of us, but my role also is to try and develop fast bowling and our fast bowling unit for the future. So answer to that question is incredibly important to have a lot of fast bowlers.
And in terms of the future and the young fast bowlers, we certainly saw quite a performance from Joey Evison with the bat yesterday and with the ball today. Can we just have a few words from you on that particular dismissal of Matthew Montgomery with quite a perler?
Yeah, that was. But Monty's played really well this pre-season. He's looked fantastic with his batting. But that was a great ball he got from Joey. Joey bowls those balls. He's got some fantastic deliveries in him. And he's a fantastic talent. Obviously, you saw him get 100 yesterday. You're seeing his bowling going from strength to strength. He's only 19 years old as well. That's frightening to think of, isn't it? So we've got a wealth of young players who are really pushing for places. So it's very exciting.